In today's video, we are going to be replacing the spark plugs on my 2017 Audi S3 right here behind me. Let's get started. Here are all the tools that we need for this job. So of course we have our pack of 4 new spark plugs. This is the model of spark plug that I went with. My car is currently stock with no tune. We also have a spark plug gap tool that we'll need to confirm the gap on these is correct. We're going to set the gap to 0.026 inches. We have a 90-degree pick tool to help with any sort of wiring harnesses for the coil packs, 10mm socket, ratchet, 5/8 spark plug socket, and then our torque wrench. Let's begin by pulling off our plastic engine cover. Now, one thing to note as well is in order to make removal of the coil packs easier, you can actually let the car run or let the car get warm for this job. It'll help the rubber boots on the coil packs slide off easier. So I let the car run and idle for 10 minutes. So it's not hot, but it is warm. Here's a close-up shot of our coil packs. Interestingly, with these cars, our coil packs actually have a separate ground wire right here. So in order to remove them, we first need to remove this nut to get the ground wire off, and then there's another stud with a nut on there that we need to remove to get the actual coil pack out. All right, just going to do the same thing for the other 3 coil packs now. All right, pull the coil packs out. I'm not replacing the coil packs because there's no issues with them. And the whole reason I'm replacing spark plugs is because it's been 30,000 miles since they were last done. The car is just crossing 60,000 miles, so it is due for some spark plugs. I can see where making these warm is really beneficial. These are in here really tight. While I'm in here, it's good to check to make sure there's no oil in there for, indicating a valve cover leak. And we are all good, so that is a great sign. Next, our 5/8 spark plug socket. I also have an extension on here, and that just popped loose super easily. That's a great sign that whoever did this at the dealer under warranty did not over torque them. Here's a look at our spark plugs that were in the car. They honestly look like they've been in the car more than 30,000 miles. They are pretty disgusting. Now, part of that, I think, is just the grease that was put on the coil packs to help them not seize on there. But even the spark plugs themselves definitely, ran fine, but I'm sure the car will be very happy with this new set because these are they're just old and gross. So, speaking of our new spark plugs, what we need to do is gap these properly. So this same process applies to all MQB cars, so S3, A3, GTI, Golf R, all the other cars on that chassis, and even with this same 2.0 or 1.8T motor. However, different cars may have different spark plugs and gaps. So, fair warning there, this is again a 2017 S3. So, here is our spark plug. We need to gap this at 0.026 inches. So here's my spark plug gap tool. You can see it's just a cheap little thing from AutoZone, but it gets the job done. 0.02 inches is the smallest here. So again, you can see if I slide this down, it's at a little bit over 0.03. So what we want to do now in order to shrink this gap is just kind of gently tap it on the table. Now let's check it again. All right, so I got it down a little bit, but we're still a hair high. So do a couple more light taps. This is just a little bit of trial and error until you kind of get it right. There you go. We're just about right there. We're at about 0.027. I'm going to call that good. I pre-gapped the other 3 plugs off camera, so real quick before we install this, we're just going to use some anti-seize on the threads. This is just to ensure that those threads don't seize in the cylinder head. So it doesn't take much. And I'm just going to put it on the threads just like that. And then when we put it in the car, as the threads spin around, that's going to spread the love throughout all of the cylinder head. Going to start threading these in by hand. Now would be a good time if you're really curious to check and see if you have a borescope camera, check and look inside the cylinder, or the engine block I should say. Look at the pistons and the cylinder walls, see how they look. With the car being completely stock, only 60,000 miles, runs perfectly fine. I don't see a need to do that outside of curiosity personally, but just a cool thing you could do kind of while you're in here if you have the tool. And now my torque wrench. Again, we're going 31 foot-pounds here. Just realized I said 31 foot-pounds. I meant 31 Newton meters. Big difference. Slide our coil packs in. Nice satisfying click on all of them. Tighten down our stud. Just going to go hand tight on here. I'm sure there is a specific torque spec, but hand tight's going to be fine. And last but not least, our engine cover to make the engine bay look pretty. And let's start it up, see how it runs. I would call that a successful job. The car runs perfectly smooth. Heard those awesome revs thanks to the integrated engineering intake. If you want to check out the video on that, click up in the top corner. But thank you all so much for watching. If you're still here, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed. This car will be good for another 30,000 miles thanks to getting rid of these old, gross spark plugs. But that's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.